What up, dudes? Okay, so I made several videos with my cell phone, and it said they all uploaded, but they're not there. So I'm wondering if someone's been deleting them, or if my phone lies. I didn't preview them, so maybe the audio cut out or something, and someone deleted it for me. I don't know. Mike, you know which Mike I'm talking about. How did you get the Boy Scouts to notice your game? What did you do there? Did they just call you one day and be like, "Hey, I saw your game. You probably want to reskin it," or did you have it like sitting on I don't know FGL, or did you write them? Like, how did that come about? Also, POV on marketing. You're only talking about viral marketing. I'm here now at the in-hub collaborative workspace that I'm working out of now, my office, as I like to call it. And there's another guy here, and he's looking to make waves. He has a bunch of money, and he wants to just buy a whole bunch of banner ads or whatever to make his Flash game more attractive. So that's marketing. Basically, marketing costs money for the most part. There's ways around that. I do think viral marketing, word of mouth, is the most important. But unless you have, well, you can't design for that. I mean, you can try, but I mean, it's just really hard to get a viral game like on purpose. So, like Angry Birds, they were gearing up for that to be their like seventh or 11th failure, and they had no idea it would take off, and no clue it would take off the way it did. So even if it did take off, they didn't think it would do this well. So I think even fantastic contraption, the shirt I'm wearing now. I mean, Colin thought, maybe friends and family would buy his game and that's it. Like you can't count on you can't count on that. GB said, I think he said, marketing starts even before the game begins, and that's actually one of the reasons why I can't start working on a project until I have a name for it. And the name of the project usually influences its direction. So I started making Sexy Plane. It was going to be a much different game. Once I got Steambirds as a name, like we changed the name, and I've never changed names on a project before, so that was tough for me. But when you change it to Steambirds, though, I had to change a bunch of code to fit the aesthetic. Like, I mean, that sounds crazy, right? It sounds stupid, but I had to do that. And the theme of the game changed. I mean, it was gonna be like a semi-modern, realistic World War II simulator, and now it's got all these fantasy elements in it because it's now taking part in a fantasy world, all because of the name change. Not because of a design decision, not because of a marketing decision, right? Just because of the name. So if you are really looking into marketing, look at the name of your game and how it will make people feel, and basically try, like, okay, we're all doing arts, pull out your sketch pad and like say the name of the game, hand somebody a sketch pad and ask them to draw out what they think that game looks like and if they would buy it based on the name, right? Angry Birds, I think I might buy that. It sounds, I don't care what it is, it sounds compelling. Space Squid, maybe. Steambirds, definitely. Protonaut? I don't know what that means. Maybe. My interest is kind of peaked, but you gotta really think about that, I think. And also, Mike, Yeah, Mike, you know which one I'm talking about. You said your cat was under your bucket, but in the art world, we have this thing called perspective. And the cat was closer to you than the bucket was, the Home Depot bucket. And yeah, the cat was actually in front of the bucket. I hate to say it. I don't mean to call you out on that, but I just had to say it.